Hello, welcome to the Artist Chat Room. I'm Natasha Castellan. My quote today doesn't have an author, so it is, what's that word? I can't remember the word that says, so you don't know what the author's name is. You learn more from bad art than good art. Your mistakes are more important than your success. No one likes to be doing bad art. We all want that the first time we pick up a brush or a pencil and we start, we're making not only good art but great art. But we also all know that you can't just pick up a violin and start playing great music, and it's the same with your art. So you need to go through these challenging, harder times, the squeaky notes, the sounds of our pencils doing the wrong thing on our paper or canvas. And here I'm going to show you today a very ugly sketchbook. I'm calling it the Ugly Sketchbook. It's a sketchbook that's an altered book that I put together myself, and it has probably it does have my most ugly art. So here I am showing you my most ugly side, and I hope you can laugh and enjoy it. So this was some kind of a promotional book. One thing I am sorry is that I pulled out a lot of pages. I don't love spiral bound, but I do love being able to close a book. I have painted both the front and the back. That's a wattle, Australian plant, terribly done, but anyway, and just something on the front. Some of them go the wrong way. Here's just some experimenting with crayons. One of the grandbabies, gum nuts. Look at this. Love the colours in that actually, but love her skinny neck. Oh, she's a little better, but not much. Tiny eyes, big lips. This really annoys me when I've got one upside down. This one was great. I copied that. Most of this work is copied from somewhere. This one is great until I did that. The other eye. Crazy. I think I saw someone's artwork on Instagram, and I thought, oh, I like the simplicity of it, and I had a go at that in here. Some very wild experiments. This is actually ripped here. This one was interesting because I painted it. I closed it like kids do, and then I worked a little bit into this, and I much prefer this side than that side. That, believe it or not, is a self-portrait. Not sure who that is. Without my glasses on, obviously. Some cows. Wow, so ugly. It looks like, doesn't it look like a little kid's drawing? I'm sure they would do a better job. What the heck, terrible drawings. This was when we were driving along, and well, my husband was driving and I was just drawing as I saw things. I actually really do like the bird. Cheap crayons, you can see it doesn't hold its pigment well. Going through a tunnel, yeah, and I actually did that afterwards. That was the watercolor travel kit I had when I went away that time. This is again from my sister-in-law. She has these beautiful urns and plants that she's got coming out of them, and you can see there as I closed it, this blue's come over here. It's not a great thing. That was from her balcony. I'm looking at some houses. They're rooftops, but then there's the plants in front. Her rug, I was inspired by her rug. That was a pattern on the floor. If anyone knows, this is not the Harbour Bridge. It's a bridge in Coffs Harbour that we go through. This is actually was here, this piece. Well, actually, I don't know what was here. Something was here, and then I painted over the top. I believe those flowers were here, and then the rest I put in, and this was already here. Little still life. That loaf of bread, that was printed on the book, and I kept that and just painted over the rest of it. I mean, look at those lips, look at those eyes. Wow, it's so ugly. A little bit of fun. So dark. I try and practice portraits, profiles, because I find them very hard to do. This one's a little bit more fun, very masculine, but I like this marks and I like the way I did her hair. So you can see some of them are and others are blah. My grandson, like that. But that was an inspiration from someone, Pinterest image, practicing the profile and then having a go and then painting it. Terrible. Oh, look at this. Dog cat, cranky cat, cute cat, ugly cat. I think this was from a Patreon, either Sarah Dyer or Emily Powell. Yeah, this baby looks like he's lived here before, doesn't he? Some patterns. I have a book on women and dogs, and I think that's the only drawing I did from that book. Oh, that's from back of my house. There's some bushland. This was fun. I don't know where I got this idea, but somewhere online. And doing all these little faces. And that was a little bit fun. And I wanted to do this with my kids at the art school, but never actually did. That's a fun page. I actually like that page. Kidna. Oh, this is some more Sarah Dyer Patreon. Yeah. This is influenced by Claire Berimer. I think she's got these. They're a knockoff from her compositions. Again, this is from the Patreon. I love how this looks behind that pink. It's just beautiful. That pink looks really nice for both of them. So now here, I don't know if you can see this. Like, obviously this is a baby, and I've got a head here, but then I've got these bears as well. So sometimes I draw over drawings. I had there was some magazine and I had these pages and I thought, oh, let's do something really simple, and they turned out quite good. Look at the hedgehogs. They're lovely too. I have no idea what this is. Now here's another one. It's a panda bear, I believe, but I don't know if you can see behind the panda bear is this tree. So I was obviously doing something and gave up on it. Terrible drawing. Terrible, terrible. This is from a Patreon. Sarah Dyer. Again from the Sarah Dyer Patreon. I feel that they looked great against this background. More from that rug. More cute little bears and echidna, 2 minutes, so that must have been the warm-ups. See, against that pink it looks really nice. Here, look at these, they're quite cute with the bamboo in the background and the pink coming through. I like that pink popping through. Emma Carlisle, maybe this was Emma, not Sarah. Ah, yes, not Emily Powell, it was Emma Carlisle. The little look in his eyes. Like those colours. And even on the back. Simple, ugly book. Was there anything you liked in here? Let me know, because I'm not sure there was much I liked. I like that. I like the bear on the pink. I don't mind some of those. It's not my style, but I don't mind that. Where's the bear on the pink? I won't be able to find it. Yeah, basically I like that. Oh, I missed this page. That's my daughter. And that was a flame tree as we were driving along. Not much great work. As I said, I like this. And I like this page. not much else. My ugly book, some of the works were on top of other works. So this ugly book meant I didn't care what went in it. When I was painting and drawing in here, I never thought that I would be showing anyone, let alone putting it out there for people to see how ugly it is. Do I think it's all ugly? No, I actually don't think it's all ugly. But by calling it the Ugly Sketchbook, it meant I didn't care what happened in it. It meant that if I made an ugly piece of work, it was on point. Perfect. If it turned out great, it was like a nice surprise. Wow, oh, okay, that was pretty good. Oh, I feel quite pleased with that. Not as much of that in this book as it's on point, it's ugly. But getting out there, doing it, I'm moving my hands, I'm activating my brain in a creative way, I'm going forward, I'm learning from the bad art, I'm learning that that is not where an eye goes. All sorts of things. I'm learning what colors look together. I'm learning you don't want to have things too dark. I'm learning that that pink background looks fabulous. Lots of things that I can learn from a bad sketchbook and from my bad art. Unpublished, unknown author. That's the word that I couldn't think of at the beginning. The unknown author who said, you learn more from bad art than you do from good art. Your mistakes are more important than your successes. We all love successes. Who doesn't like a success story? Who doesn't like a successful drawing or painting? I know I do. But I actually like my ugly sketchbook. I don't mind sharing it with other people. I don't mind that you might think that some of this is so amateur. As I keep going, I'll show you more recent works and you'll see that I do not do quite as much amateur. I'd like to say I don't do any amateur art anymore, but the fact is I do, and we all still make mistakes and we will still learn from those mistakes. So if you enjoyed my ugly sketchbook, if nothing else, it could have made your sketchbook look fabulous. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see some better sketchbooks from me and some more ideas on how you can grow as an artist and in your art journey. Thank you for staying with me, and I hope you have a great and successful day in creating maybe some very bad art. Thank you.